Many gamers at the school still suffer from having their computers battered by 406mm naval guns from unidentified armed men outside the school, or being tricked into game accounts by habitual fraudsters and sold to an anonymous Vietnamese player. Most of the students immediately recalled the nuclear strike tactics that this security education course once taught. But it's unrealistic now, because just a month ago, a number of colleges and universities have passed a motion to restrict the use of nuclear weapons by ordinary students, including 27 items such as yield, test, and raw materials. This is the biggest blow to you since 1963, when F. Kennedy intervened in a nuclear test by a country other than the United States. Nuclear means should only be your option. You need an unconventional weapon other than that as a deterrent. Erosive gas is a good option. In this tutorial, you'll learn the basics about mustard gas. The first step, you need to buy a piece of sulfur soap on Taobao. If you need it urgently, you can also get it at the convenience store downstairs. I recommend this method because it is more cost-effective and does not need to consider customs duties and confidential delivery issues. Use the techniques you learned in your 4th grade chemistry class to distill a little element of sulfur. In the same way, chlorine gas is extracted from cheap salt obtained in the cafeteria. The second step is to mix and react the two extracted by you to obtain chlorine disulfide and then react with ethylene to obtain mustard gas. If the concentration of mustard gas produced is insufficient, the amount of ethylene can be appropriately increased. Life experience tells you that ethylene can be obtained from apples. It is recommended that you wholesale a certain quantity of apples at your nearest fresh market. A warning, do not act in the 14 days before Christmas, as the price of apples across the country has risen to varying degrees within this range. In the third step, the produced gas is sealed in an iron barrel and stored in a cool and ventilated place, such as a bedroom aisle. It is also recommended to seal the balcony with cement to avoid direct sunlight. During storage, it should be stored separately from edible oil, honey, oyster sauce and snacks, and should not be stored together. It is worth noting that you may need a lot of electricity in the process of extracting raw materials, and it is not enough to connect the circuit of the whole dormitory floor to your dormitory just by dredging the relationship. You can use the nuclear technology you already have to build a small nuclear power plant in the next bedroom and become self-sufficient in electricity. The peaceful use of atomic energy is not covered by the Student Council's sanctions. At the same time, don't forget to protect yourself. Please wear a full set of antivirus equipment. Now your dorm has legally bypassed the restrictions placed on you by the University Alliance and the International Atomic Energy Agency. Congratulations, you are again ahead of the competition among your peers. This is the teaching video of this issue. See you next time.